Yo, what is going on? This is your boy, Thatguyface with Face the Music Media. We are back again for another episode of How I Synth. In this video, we got Cherry Audio's new Elka-X. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah. Oh mama. Oh yeah. Face the music.
So, Elka-X is based off of an 80s synth called Synth-X. This synthesizer was very powerful as far as what it offered with the features and everything. So Cherry Audio had to pack a lot into the synthesizer. And so, I'm very excited about the synthesizer, man. It just looks fun. It looks like the possibilities are endless. And so let's get into it. But before we jump into the review, if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you're not, welcome back. And if you like the content, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, and hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com. That's ReelLoops.com. And check out our preset pack called Sweet Fusion, which is a collection of presets for some of the Cherry Audio synthesizers. And so we have over 200 presets in that pack. It's crazy. Volume 2 will be coming soon. They dropping more and more synthesizers, so it's time for volume 2. But if you haven't checked out Sweet Fusion Volume 1, go over there to realloops.com, check that out, and let us know what you think. Come back and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the presets. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. One of the dope things that I love about the synthesizer is it has 2 layers. So if you come over here to the keyboard section and hit double, now you have access to 2 layers. And so if you come over here to panel control, if I hit lower, I'm on the lower level. If I hit upper, I'm on the upper level. And basically it's just, you can have 2 completely different sounds on each layer. And it's almost like having 2 synthesizers just in one. I love that. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over all the different sections here. So we have our 2 oscillators here, and then we have a noise generator here. We have our glide and portamento here, and then the filter, which you have multiple modes there, and then into the envelopes, filter envelope, amplifier envelope. And so next you have your LFO here, and then we have our keyboard functions here. So we can change our voices. We want to go up to 16. And then we have our poly and mono modes here. You could do core memory, multi-trigger, and then we could do oscillator 2 sync. And then we have the unison detune here if you want to do a unison sound. We also have an LFO2, and you can break those up according to the layers. And so if you only want something that's going to be modulated on the lower level, you can come over here to lower, and it's only going to happen on that layer. You can do upper, or you can do both as well. Then you have your effects here, chorus, echo, reverb, and then you have your panel control. So if you want to go to the lower layer and edit that, you click that. If you want to go to the upper layer, you go there. And then utility is like pretty much options there. So you can go through and copy one layer or reset a layer, and then you can copy the effects. And then we have the master section. So you can solo a layer. You have the volume control for each individual layer here, and the pan for each individual layer. Then you have the master tune and the master volume and the limiter. Next, we have our sequencer section here. So you can set your sequences there. And in this synthesizer, it's a lot packed into it, so it's really great that Cherry Audio has that focus feature, so you can just zoom in so you can get a closer look. So let's go ahead and take a listen to those oscillators. Let's see what they sound like. So as you can see, it already has the detune sound. If you look at the tune on oscillator 2, it's slightly detuned from oscillator 1. Let's go ahead and see what that sounds like when you go to 0 and then slightly boost that. Love it. Let's hear what that sounds like with the filter as we sweep the filter. Beautiful. That almost sounded like a cat, low key. Let's hear what that sounds like with some resonance there. Nice. I love that sound. Let's see what that sounds like with some of that envelope going on there. Beautiful. I love that. Let's go ahead and build a sound out. I'm going to change this over to the pulse width. And let's see what the pulse width sounds like. I have a chord progression that I played in the background. I'm going to go ahead and turn that master volume down because they get loud. I'm going to bring the octaves up just to see. Okay, let's take a listen. Beautiful. I'm loving that already. So as you can see here, we have the two pulse width knobs here. Let's take a listen and see what that sounds like really quick. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and route the pulse width modulation to the LFO, and we do that by coming over here, and I'll deselect oscillator 1, oscillator 2. We'll click on pulse width 1, pulse width 2, deselect the filter. I'll keep it on this shape for now, so we'll see what that sounds like. And so this is the speed of the LFO. I'm going to turn that down. Let's click on sync, and let's go to Let's do a half just to see what it sounds like. Beautiful. I'm loving that. But I think I want to change the shape on that. So let's go through some of the different shapes and see what it sounds like. I'm going to come up here to ramp up. Let's just see what it sounds like. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and fool with some of these effects and see what they sound like. I'm going to start off with the chorus and see what that sounds like. Ooh, beautiful. I love that chorus. That just takes the sound to a whole nother level. Let's see what the echo sounds like really quick. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's see what this reverb sounds like, because I'm loving that echo and I want to leave it just how it is. So let's take a listen. Beautiful. Wow. That sounds amazing. I didn't do a review on the Galactic Reverb, but I do have it here. So let's take a listen to that and see what that sounds like. I'm going to click new here. Beautiful. I didn't even do anything but change the dry wet. I love that. But I am going to fool with the control. So let's go ahead and get into that. Ooh, man. Yo, Galactic is simple, but this thing is nasty. Oh my God. I have one more plugin because I just want to hear what these sound like going through some kind of processing. So I have Acoustica Audio's tape plugin. And so it's a tape emulation plugin, and you can, there's so many different settings for this plugin. It sounds amazing. And so let's go ahead and take a listen. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. I love the Galactic. It sounds good. The Elka-X sounds good without the Galactic, but the Galactic is just on a whole nother level. Like that's just one beautiful reverb. I can't even lie. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You know what I think about this plugin. I think it sounds amazing. I haven't even scratched the surface of what you can do with this plugin. It has a sound of a Prophet mixed with an Oberheim. Yeah, so I love that sound. Like the filters sound like an Oberheim, but the oscillators sound like a Prophet, and that's a really good blend in my opinion. And so again, this is Thatguyface with Face to Music Media. Go ahead and hit this video with a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, and go ahead and hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com to cop Sweet Fusion preset pack. Over 200 presets for Cherry Audio synthesizers, so you definitely want to go check that out. But anyway, man, we are out of here. Peace.